What's good, YouTube? Gamer94 here to bring you another episode of this. Now, I know it's been a little bit since I recorded the last episode. It's been a while since I've uploaded anything, but I'm getting used to the new recording software right now. I'm using the other software. But I will, as I get used to it, use the other one as well. But I found out that I need to actually episode 2, so without further ado, let's get into it. Yep, Underground Conspiracy. On Friday afternoon, Yukari meets up with Mayumi to do some research. We all already know what this is. Trying to get us back to where we originally were. Call up Mayumi to hang out and relax. Anime stats. Let's see what we've got here. Plot, cool. Storyboards, cool. Yukari needs to raise funds. Sumiko and Yuko can draw. You can compose. You can do that. Outsource the animation. I'm only doing something that costs me 10, so I don't fuck up. And outsource the voice acting, just because. So we've got $6 to spend. Are you finished with character designs yet? Not yet. Only the designs for the main cast is complete. I'm still working on the side characters. I can't seem to get them right. I feel like I'm on a creative block, you know? You'll be fine. You're a really talented artist to begin with. Those views and likes on your artwork show the truth. That's only because I got lucky. Not true. Take it from me. Did you know I was already a big fan of your art before we met? I've loved it for a long time. Yuko slumps and stares down at her hands. What's wrong? That was a compliment. You liked my art before we met? Yeah, I couldn't believe it when Mayumi said you went to our school. I wish I knew sooner. Oh. For some reason, this seems to depress her further. Did I say something wrong? No, never mind. What about the proposals to pitch to the investors? How are they going? Her attempt to change the subject is obvious, but Yukari decides to go along with it. If Yuko doesn't want to talk about what's bothering her, that's her business. I wrote a few proposals on the weekend. Finding suitable investors was already challenging enough. I'll send them out later. Let's hope my mailbox doesn't remain a ghost town. Her stomach tightens. If none of the investors are interested, it could be disastrous. Still, there's no sense in worrying about it, especially when there's more work to be done. She leaves Yuko's desk and approaches Shinsuke, who's writing furiously. He stops and looks up. Yes? How's it going? Good, I'm finishing up the script for the pilot episode. Do you want to read it? Not right now. Actually, I wanted to ask you about something else. What is it? Do you think we can add Mecha to the scenario? His head snaps towards her and he stares as if he's never seen anything like her before. He stares for a long time, his mouth moves and nothing comes out. When he finally speaks, his tone is bewildered. Did you say Mecha? Yeah, Mecha battles are really popular with anime fans right now. People will go crazy if they hear Underground Conspiracy is a new Mecha show. Except Underground Conspiracy is not a Mecha show at all. You read the scenario. Where could we possibly add Mecha? Maybe... no. But... we can't chase every trend, Yukari. Shoehorning in Mecha will only hurt Underground Conspiracy, trust me. Alright, if you say so. She isn't wholly satisfied with his answer, but she can't micromanage every aspect of the anime. She heads back to her desk and starts working when a new piece of anime news catches her eye. A recent anime released by one of the big shot studios appears to be going viral. Maybe I should reach out to some of the staff there to get some guidance on how to run my anime studio. Right now I feel like a headless chicken trying to cross the road. Contact the studio. Nobody replies to Yukari's email. Well, it can't be helped. They probably receive way too much spam and fan mail as it is, too much for them to bother responding. This is taking forever. I wish I could write a generic email and send it to all the investors instead of writing personalized ones. But everyone says generic emails are often ignored, while personalized emails have a better chance of catching their interest. That greater chance is what we need right now, so I shouldn't complain, I guess. This is so boring. I'll try calling some of them up instead. She picks up her cell phone and dials the number for potential investors. It rings and rings, and then, thank you for calling Vozably. Our office hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays and from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Our offices are closed on Sunday. For general inquiries, please press 1. For support issues, please press 2. Stupid automated software. The recorded voice lists several other options, none of which are any help to Yukari. To speak with a customer service representative, please press 0 or remain on the line. She glares at the phone and hits 0. It rings again, and then the bot's voice returns. Please hold, as all our customer service operators are currently unavailable. High-pitched somber chords fill the line. Great, now I have to listen to some weird music. The music continues until Yukari worries she might fall asleep, and then the line finally comes to life with a human voice. Hello, thank you for calling. How may I help you? Yukari gives the operator a simple pitch, describing the basics of underground conspiracy in the hope she'll transfer the call to someone higher up. If she goes into too much detail about the conspiracy, it will get complicated, so she focuses on the main character's struggles and the action scenes. Underground conspiracy sounds fantastic. How can we get in touch with you? Yukari quickly gives the operator her contact details. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, thank you. Alright, have a wonderful day. We'll get back to you soon. Yukari hangs up the phone and sighs. They'll get back to her, sure. More likely she failed her pitch once again and will never hear from them. Why can't they just tell me they're not interested instead of leaving me hanging? Yukari rubs her head, and the pressure and stress is starting to get to her. She looks around the studio. Everyone else is hard at work. As much as she wants to complain to them about what happens, she knows it's better if she doesn't distract them. Okay, do I have everything? Antiseptic cream, tissues, manga, and wait, what is this? Oh my gosh, this book was due ages ago. Why didn't the librarian contact me? The fund must be insane by now. Return the book to the library on the way to work. On the way to work, Yukari stops by the library, but it's closed. She reads the hours on the sign. I'm a few minutes too early. Maybe I should come back during lunch. She turns away from the library just in time to spot the librarian walking toward her. Perfect timing. May I help you? I'd like to return this book. The librarian takes it from her and looks it over. Thank you for returning it. Don't worry, there's no fine. What? But it's been overdue for so long. It's okay, we have a forgiveness policy if it's your first time your book is overdue. Thank you so much. The next day, Yukari can't help but worry about Sumiko. She doesn't look well. She keeps coughing and works on her art half slumped in her chair. When she looks up, her eyes are dull. Yukari looks around. Mayumi intently sorts through the huge mountain of project files for Underground Conspiracy. Shunsuke is developing the script further. Yuko sits at her desk working on designs for the side characters. Perhaps they didn't notice yet. Or, it could be Yukari's imagination. Well, I don't want her to get too sick. Ask her if she's sick. Sumiko, are you getting sick? You look like you should see a doctor. I'm fine. What makes you think I'm sick? Cough, cough. Your body is honest, at least. We can't have you falling sick right now when we have so much work to do. Come on, I'll take you to the doctor. What about all my work? We only have a few backgrounds to complete. Losing some progress now is better than coming down with a serious illness that could jeopardize the whole project. Yes, ma'am. Yukari takes Sumiko to see a doctor. She is indeed sick. She'll be recuperating at home for the rest of the week, and she won't be able to work on Underground Conspiracy. So, I was thinking, if we can improve the studio's atmosphere, A little boy suddenly pops up beside them. He climbs into the seat next to Mayumi. Hi there, where did you come from? Not now, we have important things to discuss. Hey kids, shoo, go bother your mummy. Oh come on, Yukari, have a heart. I know you're stressed out, and this kid isn't helping. Entertain the child. Here, Oni-san will play with you. Yukari rolls her eyes, but doesn't object. The little boy rushes to Mayumi and plays with the frills on her shirt. Seems like you're natural with kids. I like kids. I often babysit my neighbor's children. Just then, the door to the cafe opens up and a woman enters. She looks frantic. Takumi? She spots them and hurries over to their table. Oh, thank you so much for taking care of Takumi. I've been looking all over for him. Say thank you to the nice ladies. Thank you, Oni-san. Aw, isn't he cute? Yukari rolls her eyes again, but smiles. She's glad she didn't chase the kid away after all. Here's the script for the pilot episode. We can get started with the episode storyboard soon, too. Let me know what you think. It takes Yukari a moment to realize he's speaking with her. Oh, right, the script for episode 1. I'll take a look at it later. Who's working on the storyboard, me? If not you, who else? You're the one in charge, so you should have the clearest picture of what Underground Conspiracy should be like. Yeah, you're right. Why did I even ask that question? Yukari rubs her head. She feels like she's going to explode any minute now. Should she tell the others her concerns about funding? Yes, we only have 2. Hey, can I talk to everyone for a minute? The others look up from their work. What's wrong? I'm worried about the funding. I haven't found any more investors. No one seems interested. That's not good. I know, what are we gonna do? Maybe we could have a bake sale. A bake sale? How will we find time for baking? Oh, right. If we find people in the community who are interested, they might help fund us. Yes, they won't be able to give as much as investors, but if we could get people interested, it could really help. That will also take time, though. Still a possibility. Thanks, guys. Even though they didn't come to an answer, Yukari feels better just talking about it. Between the 4 of them, maybe they can find a solution. A few hours later in the studio. Sounds like I'm coming down with something too. Hey everyone. Sumiko still needs more rest. She won't be able to meet with us for dinner tonight. Oh, that's too bad. She must be really sick. Yes, it was difficult to get her to realize it, but I think I made her understand she needs time to recover. For the first time, Yukari feels stressed, not happy when she goes to the restaurant with her friends. Looks like we're in a pretty tough spot now at Sumiko's, yo. Yuko, can you cover for your sister until she's back, so we don't fall too far behind? If we don't meet the deadline, the investors set for Underground Conspiracy, it's all over. I'll work twice as hard to cover for her. I feel bad for her. Sumiko is so excited for Underground Conspiracy. She talked to me about her ideas all the time, even when we were back at home. I hope she listens to my advice about resting and isn't secretly doing work right now. Sumiko's art is one of the issues we have to worry about. We still don't have enough funding to finish Underground Conspiracy, and according to Mayumi, we're currently behind schedule. I wonder if we'll get everything sorted out. Right now, it doesn't seem likely. A cold pit has formed in her stomach, and even the tempura no longer tastes good. We'll try our best. Don't be too pessimistic. What if our best isn't good enough? Are you feeling overworked. If you're stressed, you can always talk to us. I could take on some more of the workload, and I'm sure Mayumi could too. Of course, just tell us what you need. I'm fine. I'm kind of worried about you. The last few days, you've seemed very busy and frustrated. Don't worry about me. I can cope with my workload. And I'm not too stressed out. After all, it's my role to take care of all of these responsibilities. She looks down at her food, trying to avoid Shinsuke's gaze. He realizes she might be lying. As she eats, though she wonders if he's right, maybe she does need to talk to someone about her worries. After everyone finishes dinner, Yukari glances at Mayumi. When dinner ends, everyone says their farewells and begins to catch up. Yukari catches Mayumi's arm before she can go out. The door. Mind if we talk for a minute? Not at all, what's up? Yukari waits for a moment to make sure the others get far enough away so they won't overhear or double back for something. I'm really starting to worry about this. I'm not sure we can complete Underground Conspiracy. Of course we can. Just because we've had a few setbacks doesn't mean there's no hope. But the deadline is approaching and we're falling behind. This is my dream. It's hard to watch my dream crumble into dust. It's not crumbling. Everything will be fine. You'll see. I hope you're right. Have a little faith in my predictions. Have I ever been wrong? Okay. Thanks, Mayumi. Talking to you always makes me feel better. At last, the weekend arrives. Yukari debates on how she should spend it. If she's really worried about it, she should work on the Underground Conspiracy. She needs to relax. Hopefully that works. We've only got $2. At our current rate, we won't have enough money to outsource the animation project work. This is a huge problem and it could stall the entire project. And according to our current schedule, we need to hire animators within the next 2 weeks or we won't make it in time. Not to mention our art assets were delayed when Sumiko fell sick. Maybe we should hire freelancers so we can complete it on time. It'll be a hassle, but it might be worth it. I'll look online for a few new investors too. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. If I'd taken better care of my health, I wouldn't have gotten sick and wouldn't be in this situation. With a gloomy look on her face, Sumiko apologizes repeatedly to Yukari and Mayumi until Shunsuke interrupts her. It's not your fault, Sumiko. You were only trying to work hard on Underground Conspiracy. Maybe we share the blame for not noticing you were overworked. We're all responsible for the current situation, so don't be too hard on yourself. Pessimism will be our undoing. We should focus on what we can do now, not what we can't. I agree. Worrying all day won't accomplish anything. Let's get some work done. Despite Yukari and Shunsuke's words, tension lingers in the air. No matter what they say, the problems remain. She rubs her head. If they don't relax, it will start to affect their work. They'll have an even bigger problem. There must be a way to put them at ease. Yukari thinks about it and decides to focus on raising funds, because you can't cheer everyone up. Not this time. Not when we have only got $2. Funding will solve their problem quicker than anything else. Yukari spends the rest of the day trying to contact investors to pitch underground conspiracy to them and hopefully raise additional funds. Wow, it says on the website that these consultants provide help on finance and legal matters, offer leadership courses, and more. Darn, their services cost more than the rent for this studio. I wonder how much money we have. She checks the studio's financial records and gasps in dismay. We've already spent that much? Not good. We need an emergency meeting pronto. Yukari, I get the impression you didn't call us here for a fun meal. You got that right. We have a huge problem. At the rate we're spending our money, we won't be able to stay afloat until production. What should we do? Making money isn't easy. Oh, there are lots of ways we can earn money, such as... I already have a suggestion in mind. Everyone should chip in so we have more money to fall back on. That's the best way for our studio to carry on in a financially stable manner. You're asking a lot, but I'm with you all the way. Yeah, I want to see this project through to the end. Sparring some personal expenses is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I agree. This might be our only chance to meet our deadline, so count me in. Thanks, Mayumi. We'll definitely see Underground Conspiracy come to fruition. Alright. I'm going to leave this episode... Aw, son of a bitch. Well, looks like action failed. Okay. Yukari, I need to tell you something. After considering my options carefully, I've decided to leave the team. What? Why? Didn't all of us promise to work on this project till the very end? We did promise, but I'm under too much pressure right now. It's not healthy. I hope you understand, Yukari. For my own sake, I had to leave. Wait, Shunsuke, come back. Shunsuke has left your group. Yukari and the others try to continue on alone, but it's no use without a complete team. Underground Conspiracy is doomed to remain just a dream. Well, shit. Alright, I'm gonna leave this episode of Ass here. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and as always, have a wonderful day.